Um, we are now at Genesis chapter 4. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering into the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord and respect unto Abel and to his offering, but into Cain to his offering he had no respect. And Cain was very old, and his countenance fell. So this is where now you see God loved meat more than God was not a vegetarian. He loved meat more than the meat, because Cain used to be a farmer, but Abel was a shepherd, and Abel brought the best fat, the fatty sheep, but Cain brought fruit, and God loved meat, the offerings from Abel, because they were fat, they were fatty sheep, and Cain became jealous because God was not pleased with these offerings. And the Lord said unto Cain, why are you wroth, and why is your countenance fallen? If you does well, shall you not be accepted? And if you does not well, sin lies that the law, and you shall be his desire, and you shall rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. This where Cain killed Abel, because Abel was loved. Abel was hardworking more than Cain. And the Lord said unto Cain, why is Abel your brother? And he said, I know not, my brother's keeper. And he said, what have you done? The voice of our brother's blood cried into me from the ground. And now you are cast from earth, which has opened her mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the land, they shall not henceforth be able to a strange, a fugitive, and a vagabond shall no be in the hand. And Cain said unto Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and you, and from your face shall I be hid. I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the hand. And it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall slay me. Lord cast Cain after killing his brother. He was told that even if he went to do farming, that caterpillars will eat his fruits, his yondings. So the earth will not be productive again, and he was just an outcast. He wanted to be an outcast because everyone hated him. He was chased away after killing his brother. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. God did not want anybody to take revenge on Cain. So he marked Like he also cast anyone who won't do it, who won't kill Cain. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived, bare Enoch, and he built a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. You see now, as we said, there were many people, because after Cain was sent away, he met someone else, meaning that it was not Adam and Eve only, and the two sons who were there. There were many people, contacted many people. And to Enoch was born Haran, and Haran begat Mahaziel, and Mahaziel begat Methuselah, and Methuselah begat Lamech. And Lamech took into him two wives. The name of the one was Ada, and the name of the other Zillah. And they had bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents, and of such as have cattle. And his brother's name was Jabal. He was the father of all such as under the hand and the one. And Zillah, she also bare to Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron, and the sister of Tubal Cain was Lamech. And Lamech sent into his wives Ada and Zillah, hear my voice, you wives of Lamech, hearken into my speech, for I have slain a man to my hunting, and a young man to my heart. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 77fold. And Hannah knew his wife again, and she bare a son, and called his name Seth. God sent she had appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. And it was said to him also, there was born a son, and he called his name Enos. Then began men to call to the name of the Lord. Like now, this chapter we explained how things went by with the children of Adam and Eve. We have seen Abel was slain by his brother Cain, and Cain was kicked out. He went and started his own family. Then Adam and Eve again got a daughter who was married. They bore children. That is their story. And their life continued like that. That was now the chapter 4. That was the end of chapter 4.